Good morning to you. I hope this video finds you all well, happy. The sun is shining in the UK, which is a rarity. Yeah, we had floods apparently in Wales. My friend told me, bad, isn't it? These floods are really out of control. Terrible, really. Judgment Day. And look at that. Look at that. Look at the water. This is really unusual. I have to be honest. This is very unusual. So much water everywhere. And I don't really know why. Goodness gracious me. Ooh. Hopefully it will stop at some point. Hopefully the floods will stop. Yeah, looks like it will stop at some point. I don't know when. Or at least they're going to have to consider how to, I don't know, stop this. The water just feels out of control. Could be just wait and see. But those waters look, it's more still. So hopefully, oh look, justice. So that should be put right at some point. And in the future, I think we'll be able to feel more confident and trust everything. But at the moment, this is a really sort of bleak card. It's dreary. There's a lot of water. Boundaries. It's difficult for me to know. Don't know. I feel like the waters have kind of gone up across the banks. And I don't really know why. I'm just looking at the pictures. It's hard for me to know why. Very upsetting. Very upsetting. It's been like, this is catastrophic in a way. This is very, very unusual with that. I don't know why, so I'm not going to get into it anymore. I just hope that it comes to a standstill at some point, and maybe that's what it's telling me with the Two of Swords. This is a completely different topic. My friends mentioned to me, as well as somebody else said it in the comments as well, apparently the video going around from the Yorkshire lass my friend sent me on Telegram, and apparently she's got a video on that channel that they sent me, and basically it's about the street lights in London that go down, have been off actually, for 80 days. Now, apparently there was an incident at the weekend and there was no CCTV. Well, I looked into it and it didn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. In 2016, they did turn the street lights off in London, and the CCT, I beg your pardon, and that's because, sorry, not street lights, CCTV. And that was because they wanted to save money. So TfL wanted to save money, and that's why they did it. So to me, I thought, well, nothing out of the ordinary there. However, because there's a lot going on in the world, I did wonder, would it have anything to do with stop and swoop? The Chariot card. It does. It very much does. This is about calling people to justice. So let me ask, the CCTV turning that off for 80 days, does that have anything to do with swoop? Chariot card. This is a lot of people. Could even be for the public. Could be to prevent the public seeing things. This looks like a white hat military. Yes, it absolutely does. So whoever mentioned that as well, you were spot on, because I wasn't even going to look at it. I thought, what's the point? I don't need to look at this. Judgment Day! I had that yesterday when I asked, do you remember on the video, and I asked about media and stuff and people leaving their positions and stuff and all sorts. So there's still a lot going on. Wow. There's a lot going on that they don't really want you to see, I guess. And yes, because she's blindfolded. Okay, so it's like you're not aware, or you're not getting the full picture. And this is an ending. This is an ending, but it takes time to change things. Hang on, what was my outcome card? No, I don't know. Oh, it was that one. Huh? I've done it wrong today. It was that one. Sorry, yeah. So, and she's all tied up. Wow. And it's taken time to change. Look at that card. Walk away, admit defeat, King of Pentacles. Wow. Feels like it's for our benefit in a way, if you know what I mean. This is also again about justice, King of Swords, holding people to account. And maybe people talking like me. Whoops. Yeah, I think there is something going on there. I have to be honest. It doesn't feel like a cost-saving operation with Judgment Day. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is obviously something that costs a lot of money, but no, not with that, because that's information that you're not aware of. And a big change. Look at that. Okay, so I'm moving on from that. My next one was, now believe it or not, I started this video 10 minutes earlier. However, it got cut off again. Every day this happens to me. It ran out of power. I don't know why, it was plugged in. So I spend my life redoing videos. But anyway, I actually had the outcome. So I won't do it again, save me the trouble. The question was, will we do away with CCTV surveillance state in the future? I had 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, lots of swords in the person's back. And then, so that ends something, ends that sort of communication, that surveillance state. So yes, I do think they may even be removed. I'll see if they'll be removed. We're going to see, it's going to be different. They could be hidden, taken away. Tower, it could even be ripped out. Like, yeah, that's like part of the old agenda, spying on people. Look at the Hermit. Where's that card gone? It's just funny, isn't it? When we first had them, we didn't take any note. I think he's pulling them out, that one. I've lost it now as well. I had like, I'll never find it now to show you. Where's it gone? I had that one, so it's like almost a standstill. And then I had this card. It feels like he's pulling a few out, or at least some out. I think when they first did this, you know, we just thought, oh, no problem. And I think over the years we've realised that CCTV on every single corner is not about our safety. It's more about surveillance state, and which is part of what they wanted. So hopefully, 10 of Swords, that will change in the future and they will go. Yeah, it's got the same card. So looking at something differently, new landscape, new horizon, hopefully, can't wait. And that leads me on to, of course, then people are going to be saying, oh, crime's going to go up. Well, apparently my friend told me she'd seen somewhere that apparently at the moment a lot of people feel like the punishment doesn't fit the crime, but that will change and there'll be very severe punishments, very, very, very severe. So severe you can't come back from them severe. But I remember having a debate with someone once and they said, but what if you couldn't prove it? You know, there's no coming back from that. So I don't know how that will go. But maybe, so when I did this a few moments ago, they'll have new ideas to see justice differently. That's also about healing. And that can be also using psychological tactics, maybe. But let me see. What was the question? Will the punishments change across the world if we still have bad levels of crime? You never know. It might become a happier place. Wow. Happier place. Happier place. That's great happiness. So, unless it's talking about... Hang on, I've got to keep going. This one. Happier place, maybe. Justice. This is the law. This will be the law. Or it's the current law. I think it will be reconfigured somehow. It may be that they reinvest into people, or they try and help people. More money, maybe reinvest in other services, or just helping people maybe to become better people. Well, the question was, will the punishment fit the crime? So this is about boundaries. So people will be taught boundaries, and you push those boundaries. Well, the world, that's your life cycle. So completion, justice, completion. I don't actually know, but I feel like if you push the boundaries of law will change. So this could mean a whole life cycle, your whole life in prison. Could be that. It could be that the system changes completely. And we have a new sort of turnover, we see things differently. It's completely all new. It's got to be something to do with the system. The system. Remove the current system, changing the current system. If you push the boundaries. So there'll be like parameters, and I think that will change. And then this is restructuring. I feel like this is talking about the current situation, and that I think that it's not enough. I think it will be much more firm in the future. Let me just check that. Will the punishments be much firmer? Much more firmer? I don't actually know, so I'm not going to absolutely say, because I don't want to sort of mislead people. But I do think that there will be consequences for people's actions. This is really stressful. So maybe you'll be warned, don't push it in a way. Because this is about taking chances and risks. So, there will be consequences if you take a chance or a risk. This is a new direction. So, maybe it's just changing humanity. I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's a big question. I think you will be removed and that's it. But I don't know what that it is, but it could be like a life sentence, just straight out lives. I don't know. I'm just saying what I feel, but, it could be different by then. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But this is justice, and can be quite mean and brutal. So I think justice will be brutal. Simple as that. And it could be, life sentences, like for whatever you do, I don't think there'll be 5 years off you go back. I don't know. I can't 100% say, okay? This will be moving away, could be ferrying you away, moving people away. Could be for quite a while. Anyway, that's what I've got, roughly. Bear that in mind. But I definitely see that justice will be brutal with that card, because she really does hold, Queen of Swords, she holds people to account, and she can be a bit mean. Justice, like, don't overstep the mark. Love. And maybe another thing, we'll be taught about love, compassion, healing for the people. Maybe, I've just had a thought, maybe the sun is medbeds. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not living in reality, saying things like, oh, we'll all be great people. Love. Right time. Love. Well, maybe we're going to, communicate. Interesting. Maybe I'm not off course here. Communicate. Love and communicate. Maybe it will go back to, schools where they teach people, values, morals, ethics, humanity, being a good person, love, compassion. The mother stays home, can afford to stay home and raise the children. And, I'm not saying you should all stay at home, but what I'm saying is maybe some of it, maybe in the early days, but people are forced out to work, and then, kids are, anyway, doing their own things. Sometimes, not in every case, of course, but, maybe if you have the choice and you want to stay home because you financially can, and you don't feel the pressure to go to work. In fact, I'm going to ask that. Is it possible that women will be told, or I should just say mothers, anyone who has a child, or it could be a father, is it that they may have the choice to stay home if they want to in the future and raise their family without financial pressures? Yes, absolutely. They're going to bring that back. Woohoo! It's compassion, kindness, wonderful, actually. I mean, yeah, you can make that arrangement if you want to. I feel like as a couple, or as a one or a two, whatever, I feel like you'll be able to make that decision, and you'll be, I hope, with that card, supported. It is a major card, so it's a good sign. The next one, will the laws change? The legal system change? Well, I assume it will, based on what I already had. I'll just do 3 cards, I think. Yeah, they're going to... Well, I don't need to, really. Yes, the justice system is going, okay? It doesn't fit the modern day, what we're going to have. And they will look at it completely in a new way. Absolutely. And this is right. I feel like when it comes to an end, or when this battle currently comes to an end, it will change forever. Like, that is a transition. So the whole legal system will be transformed. Right, this is the question we all want to know. My friends and I talk a lot. I've just got death again, so it is ending, but slowly. My friends, and that's a major card, so that is definitely, the sun is coming up. My friends and I often say, it's funny because we know things are happening, but we still have not had any concrete evidence, like, I don't know, on the news and the newspapers, or an EBS or something, or announcement, or any kind of proof to say, yep, we knew something was up. And I think that's the thing. If we just had a little golden nugget of something, I think we'd all feel like it was worth it. And that's what we've been waiting for. So I guess the question is, when will we have some kind of proof, evidence in the real world, on the news, at EBS, something physical that we hear or see to prove that, yes, we were spot on, or we kind of had an inkling, our intuition. Now, I'm going to do weeks or months, because I'm pretty sure it won't be a year. So let me see what I get. When will we find something out, hear something? I'm really hoping something before the 20th of January. Right, I have 1 card. Move that one out of the way. When will we hear something? Maybe that's the card. I have another card. Okay, so this card is there to defend us, okay? And this card is about honor and holding your own. So they are fighting and holding things down and fighting for us in a way and holding things down. This could also be about us holding things down. You know, we know this is a unique situation. We're defending our position. We know. In terms of how long, I don't know if I'm going to get it. I've asked so many times. It would be wonderful to have it, but I can't guarantee it. So this is a 7. Now this is energy. This is wands. This could be quite quick. This could be 7 days. This could be 7 weeks. It could be days. I'd love to think it would be a week. Now I have a 6. So I think that this is moving things out of the way, getting clarity. This was the first card I had. So it may be that the first thing that happens is we get clarity. Okay, things are made clearer. So we do hear something because this is about information. So this is information gets clearer within, it could be 6 days. It could be weeks. This feels like some information will come that maybe will prove that we were right we stood our ground, or we hear they've, defended us. Something like that. Could be 6 days. Could be 6 weeks. That should be it, because those cards are both very quick, and that is what I got. I would love to think it would be, how many weeks we got till the end of the year? Only 5. It may not be in weeks and days though. Bear that in mind as well. So it may not be clearing. Well, this is the problem. And I guess we have to, understand that, as difficult as it is sometimes. If there's any delays, it's because of that. Once they've cleared, then we'll get clarity. That's what it's saying. Career. Oh, I believe this is a changing career. If you know what I'm saying, changing career. P45. Right, one more. And this is the problem. And then we get a new beginning. Okay, so people got to, if you don't know what P45 is, it's the end of your employment, okay? And then you'll get your new beginning. Then we get our new beginning. Hopefully, it won't be too long with those cards. Hopefully. I've got one more. Will we get clarity by the 20th of January 2025? This is about truth, honesty and integrity. She tells the truth in no uncertain terms. So I feel like there will be clarity by that day. I don't know what was going on when I got the 8 of Cups for Trump, President Trump. I'm not sure if it's just saying he's not focused on it right now because they're busy with what they've got to do first. That could be as simple as all that was. Other people have said other things, like he'll step out of the way, somebody else is going to step forward. I don't know, but I feel like around that day or on that day, the truth will come out. So last card, and that's me. Done. Will we know crystal clear by the 20th of January some truths about what's been going on? What do I have? Oh, yay! Yay! Hang in there. You got to hang in there. We got to hang in there. We've come so far. We've got to keep going. Pull our inner strength, even though we're sitting at home watching TV. Well, I'm not, but, whatever we're doing, we're not doing the hard work, are we? They are. But still, we've got to trust. This is also about trust, that this has to be done. Maybe this is the last stretch. And then finally, that's it, done. So we are on the home stretch now. Haven't got much further to go, and hopefully it'll be so worth it in the end and we'll get clarity. Have a great day. Bye now.